Hello everyone, how are you this beautiful day that the Lord has made? I'm carinjaynecasey on the podcast Turn to God with Karen, and every Friday our episodes are Karen's Book Corner. And normally I read a little bit about one of my books, or I give you a background, or we cover a topic, or we look at books that other people have written. Yes, part of my design is to whet your interest in reading one of these books. You can find all of my books and blogs at my website. Today I'm presenting to you It Takes a Team, sharing with you 4 of the 8 KarenRLacy Children's Books. And if you're on YouTube, you can see the books I'm talking about behind me. So, all of the books are filled with adventure, but these 4 emphasize the importance of having good friends and neighbors that you can count on when stuff happens, emergencies happen. And that's why the title is It Takes a Team. Let's take a look. First of all, we have Tabby and Friends Help. Tabby and Friends Help. Tabby is a cute little yellow-orange cat who is offered to help her best friend, Christy, to find the lost necklace that she and her father had gotten for her mother. Well, Tabby has to initiate friends to help her with this major endeavor. And so she asks Bluebird, Ladybug, Mr. Squirrel, and then Tabby also asked some neighbors, like Calico. Calico offered to help. And also Black Beauty. Black Beauty decided to squeeze in a little bit of time to help too. So, did they find the necklace? Well, let me just share with you. The necklace looks something like what I'm wearing. This is a silver chain with a blue turquoise looking bauble on it. And you can get that with my bundles. Anyway, let me show you some cute little pictures. First of all, here's Tabby, adorable little kitten. And there's particularly a favorite picture of mine, Calico. So exhausted after thinking about helping Tabby. So this was an adorable story. It actually was a takeoff from a blog I had done years before. So the next story is We Rescued Rusty. We Rescued Rusty. And this one is really close to my heart because within the pages are each of the dogs that I've loved throughout my life, their breed, their character, and even their names. So the story begins with little Frisky being the narrator, sharing with the rest of them and sharing with us, the readers, what is happening in this story. And he's very diligent at it. Frisky was the name of our first pet when we were children. And he was Frisky. And so then Sable, the powder puff Chinese crusted, saw a man taking off with little Rusty. Well, little Rusty was a very innocent, sweet, precious little dog. They all loved him. But he was a little naive. He didn't realize that danger was upon him. And so quickly, Nicky, the Yorkie, who was very intelligent, he was willing to devise a plan. And he got volunteers to search out for Rusty. And some of the volunteers went around sniffing about, and finally they did spot the man with little Rusty. And so the heroes of the story were the border collie, Duke, and actually in real life, Duke, our border collie, saved my life one time from a Doberman pinscher. Duke, working together with Reno, the husky, the Siberian husky, but here it looks like a wolf, doesn't it? That's because when Reno saw the man taking off with Rusty, the wolf showed up in him. And they rescued little Rusty, and they had a party afterwards celebrating. And this is just such an adorable story. One of my favorite pictures is of little Nicky the Yorkie when he's explaining to them how they can save Rusty. I hope you enjoy this as much as I enjoy it. And the next storybook is Katie Saves Penguie. Katie Saves Penguie. So little Pengui is a cute little fella. And he was just sitting along on the iceberg with his family. And then suddenly there was a crack. And he started drifting further and further away from his family. And so they were all so worried. His mother was frantic. Oh, we must save little Pengui. And so they initiated the help of Wally the Walrus. And even little Gail the seal wanted to help. But ultimately, Katie, the killer whale, was able to save little Pengui right before Sharky got a hold of him. And they were all so happy. Hugs and kisses all around. One of my favorite pictures in here is of course, little Gail, the seal, and also the killer whale Katie saying goodbye after she had rescued little Pengui. This was an adorable story. And did I tell you already? The reason I named this little feller and thought of Pengui was because my sister, just a year and a half younger than me, loved penguins all the growing up, and she named him Pengui. All right, so the last story that we're going to cover today is Taffy is lost. Taffy is lost. Well, how could such a thing happen, you might wonder? Well, it started out, Taffy was being behaved and staying with her mother, but then she got distracted and she didn't notice when her mother moved away. And then she found herself lost in the jungle. And so she had to initiate quickly the friendships and the help from others. Unlikely characters, some of them, like monkeys, the cheetah, a leopard, even a lion. And Ella the elephant. Ella the elephant was actually the one that was able to help little Taffy find her mother because she knew where she would be. So the end of the story was really sweet. First of all, I want to show you the cute little picture of Taffy. And then ultimately, Taffy was rejoined with her family, and she admitted to her mother that she needs to stay close with her mama while she's young. So little Taffy learned her lesson in this storyline. Well, I hope you enjoyed these stories, and I'm actually eager to show you the next 4 in our next episode. And so I hope you enjoy these children's books and the characters, and they've brought your interest as much as mine. For more information, you can go to my website, KarenRLacyChildrensBooks.com. And from there, you can reach out to me through the contact page, especially if you'd like more information about bundles that include books, stuffies. Some are available with sculptures by Anne or handcrafted jewelry, like this little necklace from Tabby and Friends Help. Or also, I have another book coming up, and there's a little bracelet for it. Well, stay tuned for the next episode for the next 4 children's books. This is Karen's Book Corner, available every Friday. We have new presentations every first and third Friday. As you may know, Turn to God with Karen has episodes every Monday morning, Hope and Faith Journey, where we have encouragement and healing through our challenges. And then also on Wednesday, we have Sword of the Spirit, where I read something from the Word of God. I am KarenJayneCasey, author, speaker, podcaster, domestic violence victim advocate, and ambassador for Christ. Please go to my website, contact page, and send me your comments, your suggestions. The best and easiest way to contact me is through the contact page on my website, carinjaynecasey.com. If you've read and enjoyed any of my books, please let me know it. I love to know if it's impacted you in any way. And your excellent review on Amazon.com is always appreciated. Thank you, and God bless.